a Clean Impact rock stars. Hope you're having a fantastic day. You know what? Again, thank you so much for being part of the world's greatest cleaning team, for putting professionalism first and for showing up and for being your best and making a deposit into your excellence. Again, the energy and the effort and the deposits that we're making today grow into great investments for your future, great investments for yourself, and great investments for your family and for your friends and your whole ecosystem of people who are looking to you for strength, for courage, and for insight. So please pay attention to making those little deposits, to constantly working on being your best version of yourself. You know, I had a conversation with my daughter this morning. She said last night that she wanted me to wake her up at 6 a.m. this morning. So 6 a.m., you know, I went up there and woke her up, and she got up a little bit, and then went back downstairs and started doing some stretching and stuff. And I came back upstairs about 20 minutes later and she was asleep again. And so I woke her up again and said, "Hey, little baby bud, you said you wanted to wake up. I'm here to do it again for you." And then whenever she got up later on, she didn't get up until 7 o'clock. Her normal wake up time is like 6:45. So she got up right about that same time. And when she came downstairs, I said, "Remember, you made a promise to yourself last night that you wanted to wake up. I didn't tell you to wake up. I didn't care what time you woke up as long as you're in time for your normal school day. But you made a promise to yourself. Don't break those promises to yourself." That's the time that I talk about a little deposit she was making in being her best. You said you wanted to do something. Get up and do it. Don't break the promises you made to yourself, because then it's going to be so easy for other people to break the promises they made to you. You're just going to accept the fact that you can be subpar. You don't have to live up to your standards. Don't allow those little things to happen. And it's just these little deposits that we're talking about that say you wanted to wake up. Wake up. That's a deposit. If you don't want to wake up, don't tell yourself you're going to do it. If you're going to tell yourself you're going to do it, just put your feet on the ground. Say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Get out of bed. Put your feet on the ground. It's just a simple deposit like that. Elevates your fortitude in yourself, and it makes you a better person because you know you're going to live up to your potential. You know you're not going to lie to yourself. When you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And when you show up for yourself, you're going to show up for other people. And when you show up for other people, you can make changes in their lives, and you can show them that you are somebody that they can trust. That's ultimately what we want, because that's when you feel fulfilled. When other people are looking to you for courage and strength, you feel fulfilled because you're able to help them. And helping other people is a glorious, glorious feeling of fulfillment. So please, make those little deposits in yourself. You know that it's going to make changes in your overall life. So pay attention to that. So we're going to pull together conflict resolution. And then we got a couple of things I want to talk about here in a second too. That's kind of exciting. So conflict resolution. Remember, we're talking about there's no such thing as bad conflict. There's only such thing as bad unresolved conflict. You want to make sure you're addressing these issues. And a healthy conflict, like we talked about, is not about winning or losing. So if you're going to argue with somebody, or you're going to conflict with somebody and bring up your points of view and tell them where your feelings are and where you're coming from, you're not trying to win the argument. You're not trying to say, "Yeah, I got this one." No, you're trying to build a stronger relationship together by going through these things. So it's not about winning or losing. You have to understand conflict is not about winning or losing. It's about growing stronger together. It's about telling people what is concerning you, what is bothering you, what is making you upset. And that way you can get past it. So it's not about winning or losing. It's about growing stronger together. Growing stronger together. Now remember, when you want to broach these subjects with somebody, all you got to do is you got to talk to them about, hey, I just wanted to check in. I noticed last time, these things weren't quite right. Are you a little bit off or something? Or, hey, I really value you as a friend. Or, hey, I really, really love you, and there's something that's been bothering me. So there's these things, these phrases that you can say to bring up this ability to walk the cube with somebody. You don't have to just feel all awkward when you're coming at it. Come up with something. Hey, I really respect what you're up to. I really respect you. We go back a long way. Here's something that's been bothering me. Do you mind if we have a second? Can you listen to this for a second? Yeah, sure. Or, hey, I'm not saying that I'm right on this, or I'm not trying to win anything, but I do need to explain to you something that's causing me to causing my heart to burn a little bit. You can bring it up in elegant ways that are not going to cause us blood to boil instantly when you start talking. There are ways to do it. So remember, conflict is going to happen. Conflict is going to happen. It doesn't go away. It's only going to sit on the back burner and fester and boil and turn into this big eruption when it happens. So please, do the grown-up thing. Do the grown-up thing, the mature thing, and address conflict before it turns into some stupid argument or some big old fight that you can't get over with a loved one or with a family that just turns bad and it turns ugly and it turns into a year-long struggle. Take the second that it takes. This is what Clean Impact is doing. We are talking about things like this so we can be better versions of ourselves, so that we can show up for our community, so that we can show up for our families. We have to be able to deal with our interpersonal struggles in order to be able to show up for other people, in order to change family trees, in order to change our circles, in order to be our best version of ourselves. We need to work on things like this. So with that brings conflict resolution to a culmination for now. Now, we will revisit it if if our team is talking about it. But remember, walk the cube. Make sure we're addressing these things. We're not letting it fester. And most importantly, you understand that winning and losing is not the resolve of a conflict. It's about growing stronger together. So speaking of growing stronger together, I just want to talk about a couple of things that the Night Heroes are going to be looking for here. First off, you guys are doing a great job drying out your mop heads and your towels. Please continue to make that deposit into your excellence. Again, we are a team. We all need to work together. So please make sure you're taking the time to let your mop heads dry out and your towels dry out before the Night Heroes come and pick it up and before they make it back to the shop, so they don't all funky and they're not all heavy and they're not dripping all over the place. So please help continue to be a remarkable team member by doing your part, by making that deposit in your excellence, by letting your stuff dry out, paying attention to your supplies, paying attention to your vacuum, paying attention to your details of your work that allows you to be the professional that you are. That's another deposit in your excellence. So please do those things. The Night Heroes are going to be looking at under desks and behind trash cans and windowsills. So we're noticing a lot of times right now, this is where we're seeing a lot of debris that the customers are noticing that they're bringing to our attention. So please pay attention to under desks, behind garbage cans, and windowsills, because that's what we're going to be taking a look at. But while we're doing that, people that are being remarkable, again, we have a whole team full of remarkable players, but I just wanted to mention a couple people. Crystal, thank you so much for stepping up, for doing the little extra things, for making those deposits, for showing up with a good attitude and bringing that energy and bringing that elevation of professionalism to the buildings that you're serving, to the customers that you're serving when you're floating and when you're out there representing yourself. So you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for being part of the team. And Frank, thank you so much for going above, for doing that extra step by helping to get our float the key whenever you were off for that night. It's little things like this, and paying attention to your building and being cognizant of the fact that you're trying to serve these kids and give an environment that they can be healthy in is absolutely remarkable, Frank. So thank you so much for doing that. And Tina is holding down Decatur, and I tell you, by holding down, I mean she's got hold of it like this, and she's working it over because she's the bomb. So Tina, thank you for always caring about your customers, for going that extra step, for making those deposits into your excellence, and for showing up whenever the customers are asking for something. They're not even asking for something. You're doing it before they even know it's happening. So thank you so much for that. I am just proud to be part of this team. I'm proud to be on Clean Impact. I'm proud to be on this journey with you, and I hope that you sense that fact that if you need something, you can always come and chat with us. We're always going to make it right with you. We're always going to work together, because as a team, we want to elevate each other up to be our best version of ourselves, because it only benefits the whole team all together, and it benefits our community and our family. So thank you all for being remarkable. Continue to make those deposits. Continue to observe conflict in the right manners and address it properly. Continue to be your best version. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.